What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got our sister. We got our good sister Daphne, man, and we got a sister, man, who wants to cut a man off, or who cuts a man off simply because he asked her, or he pretty much told her, "Hey, look, I'm gonna bring my own food. The food that you're making, you can keep to yourself." The reason being is because you got long ass acrylic nails, right? And understand that a lot of these women swear up and down that, hey, that their hygiene is great, that this, that, that da da da. Understand that when you have long ass nails, dog, I know a lot of sisters are not cleaning up under there. Come on, let's be real. I know a lot of you sisters are not cleaning up under your fingernails, right? Especially when you have them super long fingernails. Let's just be real. So when you have a situation like this where a guy is just simply saying, you know what, hey, look, either you wash your hands, take them fingernails off, or I just bring my own food. You can't have an issue with that, right? Now, granted, like I'm not going to be disingenuous. I'm not going to sit over here and say, well, you know what, yeah, he's in the right. I don't understand why these women act like this. People understand this would be a boner killer, right? Or in her case, this would draw any woman up, because the woman is going to be like, man, listen, any woman is going to sit over here and be like, man, I know this nigga just didn't. Hell, even Sister Daphne probably would do that. Now, she, of course, will be a lot more understanding, but let's just be real. On initial thought, right? The second it happens, any woman is going to sit over here and be like, man, hold up, man, like, nah, I know this guy ain't even trying to do this. I know this guy ain't even trying to do this. But you're going to have some women who are understanding of it, but you're going to have a lot of women who aren't understanding of it. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Lady says, come at 4 p.m. So the guy responds to her and he says, okay, cool. I can pick up some drinks or chips and salsa. So then she responds, that's fine. Tostitos, bean, and garlic kind, and the regular kind, please. And then he responds, I got you. I can give you half for the food too. Let me know what you spent. So then she responds, spent? So then he responds, I thought you was getting Wingstop. So then she responds, no, silly, I cook. So then the brother responds and says, cook what? So the fact that, hey, a lot of times, right? A lot of times when you look at Sister Daphne's text receipts, where you have situations like this, usually you're gonna freaking see a lot of women, getting upset with the man because the man wants to sit at home and eat, right? Now you got a woman who is open to letting the man come over and come eat, and do this and do that. A lot of you women today do not like at-home dates, right? A lot of you women look at at-home dates as a man just trying to smash, which in a lot of cases is most definitely true. But once again, women understand, women know a man's intentions, right? You can know off rip if a man just wants to bone you or not, right? A lot of your women, a lot of your sisters, right? A lot of your sisters, and you see it on Fresh and Fit too, a lot of your women love to use the excuse, well, I didn't know the man was this type of person. He put on a type of facade. He did this, he did that. When it's all cap, you understood the type of man that you were dealing with, right? A lot of women would just sit over here and just allow some man to come over the first night and then, and expect a man just to sit over here and, well, let's go ahead and read some Bible. Let's read a Bible or da-da-da. Even some of your best men are probably going to be, they might be looking for something that same night. Hell, even if they're looking for a relationship, some might put sex off. But if that shit is definitely offered, I'm pretty sure a lot of guys are going to take that. So like I said, the fact that, she is okay with letting this man come over and come out to eat or do whatever, that's fine. And they probably had dates beforehand, right? They probably had dates beforehand. But if this is just a first time date, hey, that's what's up, right? That's what's up. And once again, not every woman got to do it, right? Not every woman got to do it. Not every woman is going to have a great outcome if you let a man come over the first night. So then she responds, I made wings and I did homemade fries and dip for the chips, right? So then he responds, how? I thought you had them long ass nails on you. So then she responds, no, I can cook with long nails, boy. It ain't hard. I wash my hands and get at it. So then he responds, no offense, sweetheart, and I mean this in the nicest way. I can't eat something you cooked with them nails. Too many things can get in them, no offense. Or I'm pretty sure he meant to say get on them or get under them, right? Because once again, understand me, you got women who sit over here and got these super long fingernails, and you know, I mean, it's so bad that women have to literally make a whole video, right, on how they wipe their ass, right? When they got these long ass freaking fingernails, you literally have women creating videos on how they wipe their nasty ass.
Bae.
What?
How female with them long ass nails wipe their ass?
The nails too long, so they gotta hold like you.
Okay, so first and foremost, I take the tissue because, of course, I need tissue to wipe my ass. So I take the tissue, okay? I get some tissue off of the roll. See how simple that is? So simple and easy. I grab the tissue like so, and I wipe my ass.
Dog, you don't need women. Y'all don't need these long ass fingernails. I get it. You know, you want to have fingernails, and you know, you want to have some pretty long size fingernails. You can have that, man, without sitting over here, man, having these freaking 36-inch fingernails, man, where them shits is starting to curl, right? Where you gotta fucking sit over here and wipe your ass with the palm of your hand, right? You gotta put tissue on the palm of your hand and wipe your ass. I'm like, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. And I know for a fact, that fingernail is chipping that booty hole, nigga, as you're wiping all the way through. There's just no way. And people, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about, because if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, you're disgusting. You're nasty. So then she responds, offense taken. I wash my hands and nails. You're tripping. Right now, there ain't no things in my food. And I think she meant to say there isn't anything in my food. So then he responds, I don't want you to be mad. I can pick up something small for me. No biggie. So then she responds, right, in all capital letters, do not come. That's what she said. So then he responds, huh? So then she responds, don't effing come to my house. So now she's throwing a temper tantrum, you know, being throwing a little fit, acting like a child, simply because a guy simply said, hey man, listen, you know, I'm all about sanitary and being sanitary and hygiene. You know, you sitting over here, man, you know, got these long ass fingernails, you typing on the computers, you know, you wiping your ass, you wiping your coochie, you know, maybe it's that time of the month. So it's just far too many things, man, where your fingernails are going to be involved. And like I said, I can just only imagine, right? You having fingernails this long, people. Look at that, right? Look at that. Imagine a fingernail being this freaking long, bro. There's no way, right? There's no way when you have long fingernails that you're not chipping your butthole. There's just no way, right? There's just no way, unless if you have it all the way, unless if you have the freaking tissue all the way over here at your fingers covering your fingernails. But I mean, once again, that leaves your freaking fingers exposed. So you're either gonna have doodle on your freaking on your freaking nails, or you're gonna have freaking doodle on your on your freaking fingers, on the knuckle of your fingers. That's nasty and that's disgusting. But to, you know, once again, get upset and, you know, say, hey, look, I don't even want to deal with this man anymore simply because he's just looking out for himself. Selfishness. Women feeling entitled, right? Women feeling entitled. You feel like, you know what, hey, he got to just accept everything that I'm doing. Hey, man, some people have boundaries, right? A lot of women come with shit like this, right? See, it doesn't feel good, man, when the shoe is on the other foot. See, a lot of guys, man, here's the thing. A lot of guys, we deal with this shit every time. We deal with women sitting over here saying, well, you know what, hey, you know, I'm too picky for this. I'm too picky for that. You know, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with that. When a guy is trying to get into a relationship with a woman, or when a guy is kicking it with a woman or whatever, you're going to have a lot of women, man, who are coming up here, man, with some unrealistic ideas, coming up with some things, man, that some might look at as very petty. A lot of your guys would be like, okay, brother, you know, that low-key might be petty, right? For a lot of guys, that might not even be an issue. For me, I know for a fact it's not an issue. If I got a girl, personally, I don't date women, man, who like to wear fake shit. I don't really date women, man, who wear weaves. You know, hey, if that's what my sisters do, then you know what, hey, you know, like I said, I will settle with certain hairstyles. Let's put it that way, right? It got to be braids, you know. It got to be sold in or whatnot, you know. But wigs is no go. Yeah, I can't deal with a woman with wigs. But you know, women with wigs, eyelashes, you know, I'm more of a natural. I love natural women. I love natural sisters. sisters who have their hair puffed out. You know, I'm gonna put the pictures up. You know, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. But these are the sisters that I'm in love with. These are the sisters that I like, right? So I don't like sisters, man, who got these long fingernails. That's not something that I would, you know, deal with. But like I said, most men, they really wouldn't care, right? If a female got freaking 36-inch, you know, fingernails, a lot of guys are gonna be looking at that and be like, but I doubt they really would care. I doubt any guy would sit over here and say, well, this chick can't cook my food, or I'm not gonna eat from this chick simply because, you know, she got super long ass fingernails. A lot of people will look at that and say that's petty. But once again, right? At least women understand, you know, how it feels. Because like I said, a lot of women will come up to men with the exact same thing, if not worse. And a lot of men will be scratching their head like, what? You know, hey, whatever, it is what it is. You know, I just want the buns, or hey, you know what, hey, I guess I can look past that, or whatever she wants, right? That's where your simps come into play. But, you know, like I said, man, at the end of the day, you know, there's nothing wrong with this, right? There's nothing wrong with this. You know, I get it from her. I get it from her stance, and I get it from his stance, right? Mainly from his stance, because once again, you know, I'm just simply saying, hey, I don't want to eat. It's not like I'm sitting on here saying I don't want to date you. I don't want to sit on here and marry you. None of that. It's just me simply saying, you know, hey, I have boundaries. I have, you know, standards to where, you know, if you got fingernails or whatnot, you know, I can't deal with that, right? I can't deal with that. And you have to respect that, right? You have to respect that, because women understand we have to respect your standards, right? So y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe. We're gonna be doing some more of Sister Daphne's videos, man. You know, and y'all go watch her lives, man. Her lives are fun. I'll be joining some of the lives. I'll be jumping on some of her live videos. Might ask you a few questions. You know, this past video she just dropped, or she had a live on, talking about men and domestic violence, right? It was a great live, right? That was a great live. You know, so like I said, you know, y'all people need to join that, man. Y'all go subscribe to her, man. Like I said, those lives are fun. You can join, you can talk, you can interact. She's gonna interact with you. She's gonna talk to you. You know, if you have some issues with something, just contact her. She will help you, right? She will help you. A lot of things that she do is free of charge, right? A lot of things that she do is free of charge. When you look at some of these people like Fresh and Fit, when you look at some of these big YouTube channels, right? They're talking about they're here for men's health, but they charging, they making people do all these classes. They charging people buku money, just all over the place. A lot of big YouTubers are doing that. She's not about YouTube, and she's not about, you know, making tons of money off of YouTube or trying to monetize. She's like, honestly, this is the only woman, really only person, not even a man, right? But really the only woman that I personally can see who really cares about men's health and is actually doing something about it, right? That's why you gotta love this sister, man. That's why, you know what, hey, that's why I follow her on TikTok. You gotta freaking follow her, man. You know, I'm damn near following every platform, right? So, like I said, man, look, you know, y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.